Series. How about you, Roll Speedway, everybody? Come on, let's give them a good send-off. How about you, everybody on your feet? How about you, Rome? Let's go. Here they come, here they come. Make some noise as they come off turn number 4. Hey, we're going to green.
Look at that Ronnie Johnson jump out front. Look at that Ronnie Johnson. Man, Ronnie Johnson jumped out front in a hurry. I don't mind telling you, but here come Marshall Green and Clint Smith. Watch that Frank Ingram. Frank Ingram back in the number 5 slot battling the number 4. So the battle royal is on wheel-to-wheel action. Number 17 really moving up strong, and that's Zach Nichols. And actually the defending champion of this race. And he's making right down under Rodney Martin, and Rodney comes right down on him. Zach Nichols on. Look at this. Vernon Smith doing a slingshot over that corner. Run in completely off the ground. Wide as they go up the back straightaway. Vernon Smith on the inside. Pair of them getting wide. Look out, that's too close. Oh, when you back on and blow your door. So you got to be flat out all the way. Vernon Smith really battling. But here comes the lead car, Ronnie Johnson, over to number 4, Marshall Green, right there second. But here comes Clint Smith now. And these drivers, so many of them, used to run the Tampa and the Ultra Series. Now the track is getting some surface on it. We're going to see some different. There goes Vernon Smith going to the outside. He said we can't do it on the inside. Back to you, Terry.
As you can see, Jimmy, that groove widening out in turn number 3 and 4. Also in 1 and 2. A little bit of surface being put down now, and it's starting to get faster and faster. I tell you what, Ronnie Johnson setting a furious pace as already cars are going laps down as Ron. Oh, we got a spin in turn number 2, right in front of the leaders. Everybody's going to make it through. Looks like everybody's going to be. Been going on right now as everyone fights for position. Green is out. Here we go.
Clint Smith. Watch this Clint Smith go down there.
Look at Frank Ingram on the outside. Takes third from Marshall Green. Coming into turn number 4.
Frank Ingram is flat out any way you look at. Watch Frank riding that high groove. High groove has come in, as I would say.
It is coming to the forefront. Frank Ingram riding high. Marshall Green right in the bottom of the speedway. Ronnie Johnson right in the middle. He's got no one in front of him, and he is strolling down that backside. Frank Ingram coming on out of turn number 2. He has left Marshall Green. He's got Clint Smith in his sights. He's got about 80 laps to catch him.
Here comes Marshall right back down under Frank Ingram, but Frank Ingram holds on to that number 3 slot as they head up that back. Got one out. Number 17, I believe that is. Zach Nichols. Zach Nichols out of Cedartown.
Watch Clint Smith. Watch Frank Ingram as we come for green out of turn number 4. Ronnie Johnson with his foot in the fan blade. Here we go.
Look at this. Look at Frank Ingram. Frank Ingram says you better go to the high side. That's where I'm going. And he's up there.
Coming.
But here comes Clint Smith right back under him. Look at this in the wall up there. Yep, Danny Carter getting in the retaining wall. Danny Carter on the inside. That is yet to be seen, but Ronnie, you better pedal hard, because here he comes. Now there there goes Clint Smith down to the inside. Ingram on the inside, and Marshall Green has gone to that high groove.
Vernon Smith is punching and gouging in the number 4 car, trying to work his way. He's got by Rodney Martin. Young Todd Morrow right in front of Vernon Smith as they go down the backside. Ronnie Johnson, Clint Smith out of turn number 4. Throw a blanket over those two guys as they head into turn 1 and 2. Ronnie Johnson creeping up on the speedway. Clint Smith in his tire tracks down that backside.
Look at that on the inside now.
The battle for 6th place right in front of you, race fans. Todd Morrow, Vernon Smith, Rodney Martin. That is the race on the racetrack right now, race fans.
I'm telling you, they are flying anyway. Look at Vernon Smith on the inside.
Two cars together. Lamar Haygood slows down here on the front side, but still going. Ronnie Johnson still leading. Marshall Green has found something he likes. He's by Frank Ingram over there in turn number 3, looking to take over that 3rd spot.
No, Frank Ingram has moved back in the number 3 spot. Went to the high side and took it back.
So Frank Ingram, not to be denied, grabs that 3rd spot back. Frank Ingram up high on the speedway. Marshall Green following. Ronnie Johnson is broken away from Clint Smith momentarily, but they race for 6th. Still going on in turn 3 and 4.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm looking for a car I thought I saw out here. There he goes, number 17, that's Zach Nichols.
Back out on the speedway.
Zach Nichols back on the speedway and absolutely flying.
So your leader, Ronnie Johnson, out of turn number 4. Lap traffic will be coming up within the next 5 laps. That could present problems for RJ. Don't think so, but it could. Clint Smith 2nd, Frank Ingram 3rd, Marshall Green 4th, and Jason Croft in 5th.
And Zach Nichols is moving up in a hurry, I don't mind telling you. We thought he was out over there. That might have been another 17, but it looked the same color.
The leaders have caught lap traffic here on the front side. Lamar Haygood right in front of your leader. Ronnie Johnson on the 44th lap. Clint Smith right behind in 2nd. Clint about a car length and a half behind Ronnie Johnson as they come into turn number 3 and 4. RJ has gone to the bottom, trying to protect the bottom from Clint Smith. Lap traffic really coming into play. Now Clint Smith going high. Ronnie Johnson goes high. Ronnie throwing a block to Clint Smith. They're on the lap cars, folks. We are wired together as the number 27 car goes up in smoke.
Caution flag goes down. Hey, I got to stand up. It goes full out all the way, and look where he is. So
All
he
right.
could be back in the pack.
Here we go.
Ronnie Johnson on the high groove now himself.
Frank Ingram in his tire tracks down the backside.
Here comes Clint Smith down on the inside groove. Look at this Vernon Smith. But look on the outside.
Oh, my goodness. Caution here on the front side. Laddie Fulcher. Rodney Martin. Front side, we've got it. Here we go. Johnson blasts down the front side. Takes it into 1 and 2. Clint Smith takes 2nd. Looking to the inside of Ronnie Johnson on the backside. A drag race to 3. Smith on the inside. He's going to take the lead out of 4.
Hang on.
Ronnie comes spotting back over there in 1 and 2. Johnson up high. Clint Smith on the bottom. Clint clears him in 3. Ronnie dives underneath. Clint Smith.
Clint Smith cutting a wide groove now.
And Jason Croft says, man, this is coming from a 20-year-old. Man, I just wish I could get up there with him.
He's up there.
Yes, he's coming. Fighting for 4th right now. There goes Jason Croft. Marshall Green down on it. Croft on the outside. Croft on that outside. Here comes Marshall comes back. Hey. come Marvin Poe.
Jack Nichols.
No, that's number 4.
Oh, Vernon Smith.
My golly, he's getting up there. But Clint Smith is getting a wide groove right now. He says, boys, I'm out front. I'm going for broke.
Clint Smith showing the way in turn number 3 and 4 as Ronnie Johnson, Frank Ingram, Jason Croft, Marshall Green, now Vernon Smith sneaking up on the lawman Marshall Green over there in turn number 1.
I guarantee you, Marshall Green running in 5th right now. But here comes somebody on his exhaust. Look at Jack Nichols.
Clint Smith out for a Sunday night drive here at Rome Speedway out of turn number 4. Johnson having all kind of trouble with Frank Ingram in the F9. Jason Croft, Marshall Green, and Vernon Smith, your top 5.
All right. Frank Ingram was running well on that high groove. Now he set it down to a center groove. And you can't pass a man following.
Ronnie Johnson slows in turn number 2. Caution coming out on the speedway. Caution going down.
We'll go to the pits.
Well, that is hard luck, but you have to go by the rule book.
A little too soon. As the rule states, you come out of the pits on the green flag situation, bring out caution, you'll have to go back to the pits. If Ronnie would have waited till the field got by him and then come out, he would have been fine. But green flag back out on the speedway.
Green going down as we head off turn number 2. Hey, it is still Clint Smith going to try to make it 2 in a row as he is your leader coming into turn 3 and 4.
Oh, what a battle we got going on for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Croft has moved into 2nd. Croft moving into 2nd. Frank Ingram in 3rd.
Young Jason Croft has moved into that 2nd position. Frank Ingram in 3rd. Vernon Smith up to 4th.
Johnny, I guarantee you, Croft is going after him. Caution going down again.
And it's been determined caution coming out is the number 12.
Try to check and see how many laps he might be down if he just won. Moving now down through 3 to 4. Clint Smith stands on it. Oh, did you see that?
Arkin is sparking on the front row with Frank Ingram and Jason Croft. Here comes Clint Smith up front, followed by Jason Croft, Frank Ingram, Marshall Green, Todd Morrow, and Lamar Haygood.
Deep off of that corner. Jack Nichols stacking them up. Marshall Green gets in the fight now. Marshall Green getting into it. Marshall Green now down under Frank Ingram. He's making a bid to come back. Back on the inside goes Green, riding the high rail. Clint Smith, full bore any way you look at it.
Frank Ingram and Marshall Green having a terrific battle over there in turn number 3 and 4. Ingram on the top side, Marshall Green on the bottom.
And Zach Nichols putting pressure on both of them.
And I'll tell you what, Frank Ingram up on that top line called the Musteller Zone here at the Rome International Speedway. That's where his dad, Bill Ingram, loved to race. And I tell you what, he's doing a good job of it tonight here at Rome Speedway.
Young Jason Croft having a great run, sitting in second position. Now Green and Ingram battling for that third spot in each and every corner around the high banks of Rome Speedway. Green, a good run off of turn number 2. Sticks the nose under, but Frank Ingram slams the door on him. Marshall tries again in turn number 4.
Marshall is now finding the groove on the inside, but it's hard. He's back down under Frank through that corner, though.
Marshall Green continuing to hammer on the inside door of Frank Ingram through turn number 1 and 2. Jason Croft all by himself in second, as is Clint Smith in the number 44 car. Continually, Marshall Green battling with Frank Ingram for that third spot.
Man, this is allowing Clint Smith to get a little bit more of a lead.
Look at this. Marshall goes deeper this time. Not making it. Frank Ingram laying in that high groove and is flying.
Oh, so close they are on that backside.
Clint Smith, your lead car. Marshall tried another groove that time.
But I tell you what, Jimmy, they are catching young Jason Croft in the number 9 car. They've made up some ground on him as they come out of turn number 3 and 4. In just a few more laps, Jason Croft is going to have to deal with the likes of Frank Ingram and Marshall Green.
That is possible, but they got a lot of ground to make up and 15 laps to go to do it. That's going to be hard. Jason gets around, lapping that car as he goes through the number. And Marshall Green, look out, backside 3 deep.
Oh, my goodness, what a move from Frank Ingram.
Woo!
Oh, racing it to high banks of Rome Speedway.
We still got 2 wire together coming off that corner. Frank Ingram still running that high groove, keeping that RPM up. Now is beginning to reach Jason Croft. But Marshall Green reeling him in.
Marshall Green continuing to hammer on that inside door of Frank Ingram. Frank Ingram not giving an inch in the F9 car. Jason Croft must have looked back and saw those 2 cats coming, and he's picked up the pace just a little bit. Green again, hammering on Frank Ingram in turn 4.
10 more laps to go in this Boss 100. Here's Marshall Green, back down under it. Frank tried to come off of that high groove, getting in a center groove. It could be costly, but still holding to that number 3 spot.
They have closed the gap a little bit more on Jason Croft. Marshall Green and Frank Ingram having the time of their lives out there here at the high banks of Rome Speedway.
Jason Croft better start pedaling a little harder because they are closing the gap, but there's only 6 more laps to go. 6 more laps to go.
Now Green almost tried that high side. Could not make that pass.
Frank Ingram has gone down to the inside groove. Marshall Green followed him. Going to be interesting if they do a dial-in Croft here, and then 5 more laps to go. 5 to go. Marshall Green said, I got to go for broke now. But Clint Smith, look at Clint Smith going up the back chute, down through 3 and 4. Running like he's on a rail. Won last night, trying to make it 2 in a row.
Clint Smith, clearly the dominant car here tonight at Rome Speedway. Now, Frank Ingram has separated himself from Marshall Green. Got his sights on the other number 9 car of Jason Croft, but with 2 laps to go, he's going to run out of laps.
The next time that number 44 comes down this front chute, you'll get the white flag signifying 1 lap to go. White flag going down on Clint Smith, your leader, number 44.
Clint Smith, one more trip around Wrong Speedway.
Jason Croft, Frank Ingram, Marshall Green. Clint Smith now down through the 3, the 4. Checkered flag goes down on Clint Smith.
Here comes your race for second. Third and fourth, it's going to be Croft, Ingram, and Green.
Well, got to make a pit stop. Y'all take over. White flag going down on Clint Smith, your leader, number 44.
Clint Smith, one more trip around Wrong Speedway.
Jason Croft, Frank Ingram, Marshall Green. Clint Smith now down through the 3, the 4. Checkered flag goes down on Clint Smith.
Here comes your race.